we're back.
Week 38.
Week 38.
Yeah.
So this week really was mainly about hanging out with our mate Matt.
Yeah.
Your mate.
Yeah. One of my mates from high school.
Yeah.
So, but also before we got to catch up with Matt, we went to Byron.
Yeah, and before that we went to Flat Rocks. So
before that we had a night at Flat
Rocks.
Rocks.
At Flat Rocks, which is kind of out past Ballina. Just a little campground there. Yeah. And that was a really nice campground.
Beautiful little campground. Yeah, right on the beach.
Nice beach there. You could go for a walk along the beach. A lot of driftwood.
Yeah. I think all the rain and that had washed some wood up and that sort of things from the waterways. So, and all the wetlands around there were really cool too. Yeah. There's a sort of a boardwalk and a walking track around the wetlands off to the side of the campground there. So yeah, really worth the stop there. And it's beautiful. I think they do some surfing through there and that sort of thing too. Surf school and that. So it's nice beach. That was just an overnighter.
Quick overnighter on our way to Byron Bay. So we were going to stay at Lennox Heads. We drove through and we ended up having a coffee, but decided we'd...
Yeah, it looked nice, but it looked like a nice place to take the family for 4 or 5 days or just a little getaway and chill out by the beach. But it didn't look like there was a lot to actually for us to see and do there. There probably is, but having said that, the food, the bakery there and that was nice. So
yeah. Just had to do that. But we...
pretty good if you'd done that at the start, wouldn't
it? We pushed on to Byron Bay, and we had a girl I used to work with, Lara, who we met for lunch.
Yep.
And there is so much to do in Byron Bay. Sadly, I didn't get to have a day spa or any massage treatments, but I would highly recommend you go and have a massage or a spa treatment there.
Yeah.
Day spas there are absolutely beautiful, and that's really what you go for, right? It's fine.
No, I would have said more swimming in the Lighthouse, but yeah. And also there was this vibe in Byron, wasn't there? There was people like musicians playing on the foreshore, and the pub there had bands playing pretty much every time we went past, music playing and that. So yeah, it was really good. It was a really cool, upbeat sort of vibe. It was excellent. Yeah. So we stayed at a campground caravan park, sort of just at the base of the Lighthouse, really.
It was quite a walk to the Lighthouse. So we'd try to walk everywhere. So we walked up to the Lighthouse, which was a long walk. It was a long walk.
So it was the base of the mountain that the Lighthouse is on.
And you did it twice, because you went to
sunrise.
I stayed in bed.
Yeah.
And then again in the afternoon, so we could go. So we went at sunset as well. And again, just absolutely beautiful sunset to rival the one last week with Southwest Frogs.
Yeah, totally different colours this time. It was real deep reds. And of course, because you're on the East Coast, the sun sets away from the ocean. So, so I got some nice sort of sunset-y shots of the Lighthouse, but not with the actual sunset in it. But the walk down the back and then the walk along the beach back was just magic.
Magic. And we saw dolphins. There were a whole lot. I saw dolphins.
Because I was trying to photograph the lighthouse still.
But it's a decent walk down the back there, so you want to leave yourself a bit of time at the lighthouse, because it is a good walk, and it is. When you do that walk from the lighthouse down to the beach, it's the most eastern point of Australia, so it's kind of worth stopping there and having a bit of a photo there. And then you keep walking down to a platform, and there were dolphins, like so many dolphins, pods of dolphins, not far offshore, which was so nice to see.
So you just sat there and waited. Then I came down after the sun had gone down, but that's when the real colours started coming out. So the walk along the beach was great. It gets dark pretty quick though, didn't it? Like there's no real sort of twilight to it. So we did find ourselves at the end sort of walking up and going, we have no idea where we are. It's pretty dark.
And having to stop and ask people who didn't know where we were going, so just assumed we were going to a car park and directed us to the car park, which it luckily was on the way that we were going. But
we found it. We worked it out. I mean, at the end of the day, the caravan park's on the beach, and we can see where we're going.
The sun's coming out. That's right. And then we took Byron has the world's only solar train.
Solar train, yep.
So of course we had to try that out. So doesn't go very far. It's about a 10-minute trek, and you head out on the. It's an old 1950s train, but with now
decked out with a bank of batteries and solar panels on the roof. Yeah,
which I love.
Oh,
love,
in my element, you know.
So we got that out, and then you get to the other end, and there's a pub there. So we just went to the pub.
I don't mind pubs either.
There's a bit of an ice trail.
You did some work. Well. You were working out at the pub, weren't you?
I commuted.
You just commute to work. Yep.
On a solar train to the pub, did a meeting, and then commuted back. It was the
zero carbon
footprint.
Commute. Zero carbon footprint on that commute too. So but that's good.
The train was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, well, that was it actually.
That was it for Byron.
Then we went
to hang out with Matt at Ballina. It was just out of Ballina, like it's, but so.
But that's beautiful, because so we went into Ballina and checked out the Lighthouse and the breakwater rocks at Ballina, and again saw heaps of dolphins,
and they were pretty active. These ones, like they were jumping out of the water and having a bit of fun.
Yeah, and they said that there are a lot of locals up there as well, and so they hadn't seen them for a while, but they were really active this day. So
good.
Just got to be lucky sometimes.
Yep.
Sometimes I think.
It'd be good if I had the wildlife lens, the long lens.
You never have that lens.
Never have it when wildlife come out.
When
I've got it,
have that lens, the wildlife stay away.
Disappear. Yeah.
Yeah, deliberately, I think.
I think there's a conspiracy, but never mind. We push on.
We do. So we also tried to check out Minyon Falls, which were closed due to all the rains that we've had.
Yes.
So we were able to kind of get to the top lookout just to see them. But
although, was it rains or a dispute? Is it a land dispute?
I think that one was the rains, but Mount Warning is a land dispute.
Right. Yeah.
So there's a few Aboriginal land disputes up this way as well.
Yeah.
We've discovered. But so tried to do that, couldn't really see that, couldn't really do the walk there, so went to Killen Falls instead, which is a short walk but quite a steep walk down and quite slippery on your way down. But that was really beautiful, and you could swim there, but it was too cold. And a bit late in the day.
I didn't swim there. No, someone had just finished swimming.
There was a woman swimming there. She said it was quite cold. But,
and then another swimming spot that Matt took us to, which is there's an old quarry that was full of water, and it was this beautiful blue colour, and it was magic. Amazing, I think that must be from limestone or something. I don't know. But it was beautiful, and a lot of people. Matt said on a summer's weekend hot day, it would just be packed with people swimming. So that was really cool.
So I can see why people would want to swim there. That was really beautiful. Beautiful. And of course, being around that way. Yeah,
we ducked into Nimbin for a coffee. That's all, just a coffee. Come on. That's right.
That is a place you have to see to believe.
Yeah. And it was
well worth checking out, because it's like nowhere else I've ever been. I think.
Yeah.
And
that's week 38.
Week
so that's 38. It. So we're pushing further north.
Get on up to Byron Bay and chill out.
Check it out. Yep. Listen to some tunes, hang out with some, beers and put your, whatever.
And the dolphins.
It's cool. It's nice.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right.
We'll see you next
time. See you later. Bye.